What is poppin', everybody? Glad to be back. Give me 1 second. Is my microphone working? Yes, we are good. What is going on, boys? Nice to see you. March Madness, first day of the tournament. Let's get after it. I know everyone, I'm sure, has the game on one screen. It's about to have the next game on another screen. And hopefully, you guys get me in the corner here because we're doing some live betting. And we're going to be sitting here. I'll find some NBA during some commercial breaks. Don't get me wrong. We got one coming up now. We'll be taking some bets for hopefully tomorrow, as well as later today in terms of if you find a quick price that is off, maybe we catch some steam live. Um, but we also can just bet some live, and we got pick the odds to do so. So let me get a second to get the tweet out. You guys know how it works. I am bad at multitasking, so let me get a tweet out. And let's do it. Let's find some positive EV using pick the odds, and we'll get some good stuff. Tweet is out. Other computer, get it ready to go, and we'll dive right in. All right, let's do it. Buckeyes slightly down. Buckeyes were like a buck 135 ish favorite heading into this one. So already getting a little bit of a discount. I mean, is that where it closed? Let's take a look here. It did game started TCU side. Yeah, the Buckeyes were like 135, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 135 Circa, 135 Bookmaker, 137 FanDuel. So yes, down 1 point about halfway through the first quarter here, but can still get better than market average. But Bookmaker, I'm not my 7 best price, so we're not gonna find any value there. But South Florida plus 150. This 160 at Novig is honestly very attractive. The 163 at Polymarket International for those that can use it. But South Florida is definitely Louisville's definitely an upset watch here. I'm in on South Florida. I took them in a parlay, but I'm definitely going to get back in on them too. So let's keep monitoring that price. That Novig price is really great at what is it, plus 160. High Point, Wisconsin, a lot of chalk expected, obviously. We're about to get another game, starting up here shortly. So we're gonna get some more live action going on. So some 2 games live, but there's gonna be a lot of fun here. So looking at like the games that I like, I mean, for the first round. Now I did take the Buckeyes pregame, but again, I did take some crazy lays. So let's try to find some EV plays that we can find together here now. NFL props, obviously. Oh, a little bit of a new update here. Been a PTO yet this week, and nice little formatting change. But let's get to NCAA basketball here. And we can look at the live EV screen that I've set up here. This under at plus 130 at DK is looking good. This game just restarted, so lines should be moving again. Restarted in the sense of no more commercial break. And this, I have a stream going, but this is PTO's faster than the streams. PTO's faster than ESPN and all of that. So we'll be using PTO as a source of truth now. By the time you guys get it with the YouTube delay, we'll probably all be like on the same page here. But looks like there are some unders to nuke here at actually the pause button's off. We'll see. But no, this under 140 and a half is looking good. Yeah, the shit is moving, but I'm trying to get in on everything I can now. You can, of course, just click on PTO and get there. But 139.5, 2.9%. Yeah, things are just moving. Not shocked here. And when this next game starts, it's going to be moving, and I'm going to be sitting here all day now. From a stream perspective, obviously, I'm going to be sitting here all day because just got to get some stuff in. But if you're not sitting at a monitor with a game or 4 on a screen as well as PTO to find some value. I don't know what you guys are doing, but we have a full-blown commercial. The other game starts in 4 minutes. Let's take a quick NBA detour. And I know nobody cares about the NBA, especially during today, but if we quickly can bet some EV things without really missing the step here, that's always nice because the other game will start. We'll get some more live ops. So let's just, money is green, boys. Doesn't matter where we're making it. We'll go back to college, though, of course, but damn, we're already seeing nothing. All Rivers, all Hard Rock. Okay, so not even a fighting chance with some DK or anything right there. Let me see quickly. This NBA filter here. No, just left 365. I'm not going to really like waste my time with it. Of course, if you guys have 365 and aren't fully limited there, please take advantage of a lot of these props. But I'm going to go back to some CBB and keep looking at the odds screen. We're going to be patient here because there are going to be opportunities where live things are going to pop up. Like, maybe we can get in on that live as well, but there could definitely be as well, a game getting hit and we can see some movement and capitalize. Like, for example, right here, a high point at 460. That's a really good price. And I'm sure there's profit boosts as well. I haven't dabbled with any of it yet, but we have a bet 20 with bonus bets on us. Okay, FanDuel. That's interesting. Choose your reward, 50% profit boost. Any wager or 225%. I'm taking that 50% profit boost. Okay, that's very nice for NCAA. Because this is a 460 best price. McNeese also, but I don't think they McNeese State, I don't think they actually beat Vanderbilt at all. Why Arkansas, VCU, North Carolina. I had VCU like alternate spread in some nonsense. Like, one of my best boys is a very big college bettor, and he kind of just leads me through the tournament from like from the ball knowledge side. But we're just looking for straight value now here, and I'm waiting for the second game to start because that's when we'll start to see a lot more with 2 games going on, and then let's get up to 1:30. This game starting as well. But let me do another quick check on some other promos that we got to take advantage of. Let's check DraftKings. CBB March mystery offer, of course. 64% parlay boost. That seems good. Stepped up. Minimum leg count of 4. That's not what I got. I got a minimum leg count of 3 for a college basketball parlay. Max bet $10. Minimum total bet odds of plus 300 or longer. I think that's honestly pretty easy. So I'm going to put South Florida into that. I'm taking South Florida money line. And that's really going to get us halfway there. Hawaii against Arkansas, none. North Carolina, VCU. Texas, BYU. This is some fun matchups, man. I mean, we know how the tournament's been going with the chalk now. If everything's changing, don't get me wrong, boys. I'll gladly do a double day lay where I'll sweat some stuff out for tomorrow. Today, I don't ever mind doing that, as you guys know. But let's see what we got here from some bet perspectives. Let's lock some stuff in now. All right, here. So from like a game perspective, I like South Florida. Let's just check the spread here. We don't even have to always check money lines, of course, though. I'm down to get in. Looks like Ohio State's trying to make a bit of a run here. Yeah, I got some spreads going. Nebraska, 3.5 plus 104. This is actually a really good price. I mean, it's plus 102 here at Penny. So I'm looking at some stuff that I took so we can get in. All right, so I want to take a lay with the DK boost. So I'm taking South Florida is going to be the first leg there. North Dakota State with the points is interesting to me. Honestly, St. Mary's over Texas A&M. Where'd they go? Let's see. St. Mary's plus 2.5 plus 103. Let's go to money line here. Stick to the winners. St. Mary's minus 146. Same price. Okay, so the live is where we're going to get to like the real value. Don't get me wrong. Like the pregame stuff that we're doing now using the boost, like, yeah, we're going to do the same thing we always do, take advantage of value, but like the live betting for the tournament, especially today and tomorrow, is where we should be able to clean up a bit. But movement on St. Mary's. I'm adding St. Mary's to this lay. So right now the lay is South Florida and St. Mary's money line. I'm using DK just to get this boost going. That's another player that I like today. St. Louis against Georgia. This is the spread. Let's see if the spread moved. Two and a half. What's circa 3? It's a 2. Circa 2. Yeah, honestly, St. Louis plus 2.5. Let's see what they are on DK. 2.5 minus 120. That Lay is plus 641, but with the 64% boost, that's plus 1052. I'm taking that. So that's a beauty. South Florida, moneyline St. Mary's, moneyline St. Louis plus 2.5. Plus 1052 with the 64% parlay boost at DK. I'll gladly take that boost. That is a beauty. So give me all that. I'm in. Got some FanDuel boost to use. Got some live to fund. Let's get this other game officially rolling, though. This is what we need. So did we start? Did we get a tip? 12:42. Yes, we did. We got a tip. We got a Troy 3 to kick us off here. But let's even dive into this game deeper, and we can actually look at some. Now we have the full view that we want. We got 2 games. It was kind of just looking around as we were waiting for the need to get into this new view here. Let's see, honestly, look at some totals. We saw the totals popping up before. We could check just the live EV screen the entire time, but be able to catch some more markets here this way, see more EV, and Buckeyes got to pick their stuff up, man. Got to pick it up. Not a great first half. I mean, that under that we saw, that was under 240. This was plus 130 at that point in time. But this right there at MGM, it's moving quickly. I have to get everything going on my phone. As always on these streams, boys, like make sure that you guys have all of your apps logged in and loaded, because you should be using PTO and clicking some buttons to get to the best odds immediately. What do I have? Minus 700 in my slip. What is this shit? Get out of here. Just have Vandy moneyline lurking in my slips. All right. Lots moving here. They're just watching the move. See if any alternate spreads are getting after it here. Buckeyes now officially getting a good amount of points. I mean, just 1.6 and Novik there. So many points we can get with Ohio State. Seems like it's not going to be a ton. 6 points down. Love it. The market is just going and going and going. And once we see a stop, once it stops being red, that's when we know that we are in a state where the game is actually like paused. I mean, I'm watching the leaks. Obviously, PTO is faster, and I'm seeing the updates coming in slow time, but it's nice. But let's take a look at this other game too. Another game. Ripping MGM already giving Nebraska minus 10.5 some love. From a price perspective, that's a good bet. We'll foul there. Alternate spreads. Let's see what the totals are looking like. Obviously, a very big favorite to start here, but this Ohio State game is nice. Caesars with an under here. This is good. If we can get to that quickly. Under 138.5. Plus 120. Looking at the rest of the market here. I'm going to try to get to this. It just moved. Popular live total. Yeah, missed it. I mean, the 105 is not horrible still, honestly. I mean, the 115 of Fanatics, if you can get there, is just obviously the move. Under 139.5. Under 138.5. Plus 120. Points keep flying on in though. So the total market is correcting here. Now we got some over showing some value. This is down to even. Okay, plus 115. MGM plus 115 on the under 115. I'm going to try to get to that. So apps are so bad. Alternate lines, totals. Here we go. Under 139.5. It moved. If I was better at navigating the MGM's terrible freaking app, that's where speed comes in. But I was staring at it. 138.5. Back at Caesars, though. Nope, moving as we speak. And we got a timeout here. So let's see where the market settles. So DraftKings 137.5 at plus 115. Still looks good. I mean, it has moved a bit. We had a whole other point there. Under 137.5, plus 115. I mean, it's still best in market. It's plus 105 at Kalshi. I'm going to take that. Live under. That let me. I mean, the game is paused. Best in market. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm in. All right, very nice. Just took some live alternate under in this first game. Right there, 1.15. It's still there. I mean, the next best price is at Kalshi. Just like naturally, I double bet it. Oh, did it move on me? It did. It's not gonna let me get this in. Okay, now let's see how this one goes. Let's go back to the Buckeyes. This is the beautiful. Then we'll go back to pregame, and we keep ripping and ripping. This is the best. All right, so Buckeyes are in timeout as well. 5-point deficit, 6:15 to go. Let's see what the money line's back at. Buckeyes again. We're like minus 135 at close. Buckeyes getting straight plus chicken here. Pricing Profit X is dominating. Not a ton of liquidity, but if you are interested in the Bucks, definitely take advantage of that there. DraftKings 114. Game's in timeout, so already stabilizing a bit. If we can get some Buckeyes with some points. I'm not going to be looking at any props today just because I don't have props in my state. With that being said, if anybody is like dying to look at a prop number or something, I'll absolutely try to find it for you guys. But I'm not going to be looking per se. No big best price on the Buckeyes here. Buckeyes getting any points, it's still not a thing. I mean, a favorite, still probably worth maybe even laying with TCU at that point. This points bet plus 125. I won't be getting involved. Let's just go to the EV screen view and see if anything's popping pregame or not. And we can always, again, do a quick NBA check, not because we love the association, but because we just love to make some cash here. But like beautiful right now, this under 145, 137.5. I'm getting to DK here. This DK 137.5. App I actually knew how to work. Under 137.5 plus 150. Yeah, man. Moved to 175. So a bucket just came in. It's gone. All right, value's gone. That's good to know because things are just moving. Under 140.5 at 120. 6 points, 139. Okay, so the unders are still looking good. I'm gonna get in on them, honestly. I don't think DraftKings is like ahead at this point, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll take some plus chicken unders and keep betting them. I'm going through all these. I bet the 41.5, bet the 40.5, bet the 42.5. 115 is still good. Went to 105. So things are still moving, but I don't. Not concerned, honestly. We're still seeing 5% edges here too. Some really good spots from DK down to Poly at 130 at 141.5. Like, I'm just gonna honestly continue to bet. Gonna continue to bet. Now that I bet them all though. Yes, at this point I have 141.5, 140.5, 142.5. Okay, so I've bet all of these. Did not bet this low at 139.5, but I will bet that right now. And then that's good. 165. Yep. All right, so I've bet all the alternate unders here, all showing some nice EV. Even the 143 when I go to the higher end of it, that's where it stopped. But all right, a lot of unders right there at DK, all really nice edges, all gone now. Looks like points are Oh, they adjusted my odds on me. I wasn't reading. I probably just took a bad bet, but the rest of them, I mean, we're good at the time. We have 50 total points so far. Not that that fully matters. Yeah, and the EV just getting wiped out. And then we got some TCU flipping back to the like I was saying before, Buckeyes were not getting any love. At this point, it's fair to ask if the value's on TCU, but no, look like that the value back on Ohio State for where we're at Fanatics here. Some under still popping, and this is what I'm talking about, boys. This is what we were looking for. This is where we'll be all day. If you guys aren't be sitting all day watching the games over the monitors and the lines moving, get in this under at Ohio State 141. See, this, I need to get in on that. I got a 142.5 at plus 110. And a plus one, and under 141 at plus 130. So don't even need to double bet these at Caesars. I mean, now I'm just wishing we got a little bit more down, but no, we made good bets. Like these are good bets. Okay. Missing free throws. That's beautiful. That's what we're looking for. I know it's funny because I'm so delayed. I'm looking at like my other game, watching a nice layup come in, but that is certainly reflected in the score. 28, 24. Should be 28, 24. So it is. What's going on here? 23, 18, 6, 15. So this is this feed is now messed up. Hold on here. Because this is not, this aspect of it is not live. The odds movements are as we saw, but no, this score, and I can definitely go back to the team and let them know this is off here. Points are coming in for sure. And here, Nebraska. Let me just confirm I'm on the app. So I assume no, this is still 9-9. So this is on point. This game is having a little bit of issues, which is fine. Still watch out the rest of this first half, though. You see some bricks coming through. All right, so this one is this game is up to date there, so that's nice. See how many spreads we got here. Nebraska minus 11.5, minus 102. Good but not amazing. 12.5 is pretty good. Good but not amazing as well. Best price at MGM still fading the. I mean, I should say backing the chalk. Like they're still showing the odds, and the fave still the fave. All right. Nothing worth really hammering home. Now this not being updated is. There we go. Oh no. It's all right. I'll get there. Let's go back to the screen. Screen is just going to tell us when there's stuff without us having to manually do anything here, and did not mean to click NBA props. Though I'm definitely down to do a quick NBA run when we get a little double timeout, just so we can find some value. Go for another like 20 minutes. But this under is back. It's getting lower at plus chicken. We got higher plus chicken. Oh, that was Nebraska, Troy, Nebraska. I mean, honestly, is this good at Caesars? Like, not anymore. I would pull up Caesars because if they're popping up like this now, I want to be ready to go. MGM under, that's Nebraska Troy. I'm down. Like I feel like I'm tapped on my under exposure now on I'll stay at TCU, but we're seeing some alternate overs now. We can get lock in a profit there. Troy, Nebraska, it's only 3%. I'll lay off the 3%. No need to not lay off, honestly, but I will. Because we're seeing a lot of like 6%, 7%, 10%. I mean, this is going to be nice. Kalshi best price here on the over. That would if that went over, that would kill all of our slips. This has not updated just yet either. Let's go back to the main odds screen and see if there's anything pregame that has moved. Now Louisville, we're on South Florida. I like Wisco to like win. It's like hot takes, no hot takes. Like Duke should win this basketball game. Vanderbilt should win this basketball game. Michigan State should win, though. I am a bit intrigued with North Dakota spread. Hawaii, Arkansas. Like I do think Arkansas should win, but Hawaii's fun. Howard Mish, like obviously give me Mish. VCU, UNC though. I think some UNC could be some VCU could be live. Maybe I'm being a hater. St. Mary's, love them. St. Louis, I'm interested in. And tomorrow, I mean, we'll be streaming tomorrow too, but I just want to get these games rocking. Like the anticipation, the fun. I'll be sitting here betting anyway, so I might as well get it all going. All right. So we got some games back. Both TCU, Ohio State is back. This indicator here saying that we're in commercial break here for Troy, Nebraska. So let me actually get into here. See if anything's moving. Pretty stagnant. Nebraska still getting the love from MGM. I mean, this is actually a pretty good bet at that point, I think. Where the market is, I mean, average 148. I don't know if I just want to lay it right now for 125. Not that it really makes a difference, but Troy coming out hot. Good for them. 10.5 at 105 is decent. Buckeyes not looking so hot so far. Let's keep the points down. That's all I care about here. Now this still isn't going here, but we're approaching the halftime there. Back to the EV screen. And baseball season is approaching as well. It's going to be great stuff for content, but we got to get through one of the best times. Quick NBA search. See if there's a quick DK or FD popping up here or anything higher, rating 3%. So I'll get back to college basketball. All right, we got a ton. I'll take this. I'm getting in on this at MGM, this 138.5 under and the 137.5. Doing my best to get there as quickly as I can because I want in on that. Those are 5 and 8% EV. I'm so interested. Let's see if we can get there quickly. Game is in timeout, so it shouldn't be too hard. Totals under. Oh, it moved. Shit. Did it move? No. 137.5 plus 115. Yes. And then a 138.5 if this lets me get in. I'm in. At 5.6% EV. I'm in on the first. And now the second. Game is still off. Points are coming in this Buckeye game now. So I bet EV, so not tripping over maybe some bad looks there, betting some great value. But I just got those 2 unders on MGM for that. But the unders back to showing value now again. Ohio State getting 7.5 points as well. I mean, I know they're down 12, but this is again they were 135 favorites. I'm betting that Buckeye spread 7.5. It's gone. Under still showing. All right, so this movement, this late quarter movement is beautiful. We already have this, so I don't want to get in. Those move too quickly. Buckeyes, they're getting some points, but then we didn't get in. I guess they just let up some scores. Definitely approaching that halftime. We'll see right here. Yeah, free throws coming. Timeout ended there for Troy, which we're in on. Definitely coming. Is it a half yet? Not a half for the Buckeyes. All right. These spreads popping here again. Nebraska still, I mean, see how that game goes. Two free throws to Troy and routes. Where'd they go? Yeah, now we're caught up here. And damn, yes, the TCU ended up popping off there. Let's look at these totals because obviously I'm expecting these totals to be a bit out of whack in the sense where, yeah, now the unders. I mean, honestly, I thought there'd be more. Let's see what the screen. I'm sure there's gonna be some quick movement here now. Maybe it's just too late. Let's look at the current value of the props we bet. Not that it really matters. Not losing sleep over spilt milk, but we're on just to confirm under 142.5 plus 110 in the TCU game, under 139.5 plus 165. So we're still getting. I'm not that I'm ever clicking that cash out button. I am getting a positive cash out on that. So I'm curious. Let me just look at what the current numbers are. Well, first half over, very low percentage though. So the lowest we got is under 140.5, 139.5 at 165. And right now, 139.5 is plus 120. So odds-wise, boys, we did well. Nothing else to say. We did well there with the odds that we have. So, we don't even need to bet this because we have a better price. I mean, it still is high. This 140. Like, what do we get to that again? 140.5. At plus 150, at plus 135. So, like, it's still there, but it really does not need to be bet. If you haven't gotten in with me yet and you're just hopping on the stream, absolutely hit those numbers. Because there is definitely some EV to be had here, and we're definitely making some moves. Some Troy now getting some love. That's first half, which I probably would take. Yeah. All right, got it on this Troy. Oh no, I hope I didn't get in. This just moved against me. Oh, it's gonna move. Oh, it took my bet. It took my bet. Okay. All right, here. Very nice. So we have locked and loaded. We have some Troy plus 6.5 now. Unders, multiple prices at this Troy game. Have some Ohio State money line, some South Florida money line. What else did we take? We took some fun stuff. We got some beautiful slips in here. A bunch of unders in this first game as well, alternates, and we have St. Mary's money line, South Florida money line, St. Louis plus 2.5. That is a parlay that we have plus 1052, the DK boost, and I haven't found a FanDuel boost just yet. Let's haven't seen any live FanDuel. Deviating a lot from FanDuel here. It looks like. I mean, let me look at these filters quickly. 5 for college ball. I mean, honestly, do we even need that? Let me just go for the 0 there. And then let's go back and see what we find. All right, nothing just yet. So, all right, boys, this was really fun. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll rip another round like this. Maybe I'll do a little bit later when there's a couple more games on. But if you guys aren't using Pick the Odds for the next 2 days, sitting here and just betting, I don't know what you're doing. I'll be sitting here again with the rest of the day, but I do have to do a couple other things. So I'm hopping off stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, boys. Let's cash some tickets. Peace.